A Mo's 1-2-1 ran in this economy, eh? Who would have thought? Look at us. Nah, I'm just playing. I've actually been thoroughly enjoying being able to like put out different types of content out there besides just gaming, and people are actually like tuned in, interested. I thank you guys. But nah, today I wanted to talk about a short that I just came across while I was just doom scrolling in between editing. It's about something pretty disgusting. I'm just gonna rip the band-aid right off and just talk about it. Domino's pizza. If you've eaten Domino's or ordered it out before, or anything of the sort, you know exactly what I'm talking about when I'm talking about their pizza. The norm, your typical everyday or every order pizza is normally stuck to the box, sludge, basically inedible biohazard material that is just, like I said, not edible. So yeah, the reason I bring all this up is because, like I said, I was just scrolling on Instagram and came across this reel and just thought, damn, that is pretty much the encapsulation of Domino's as a whole. This video. So I'm just going to show you a couple clips and then talk about it a bit more.
Shit has to fucking stop. I swear to God on my fucking life, dog. That's why I don't order fucking pizza no more, my nigga. That's why I don't order pizza. You guys are fucked up, bro. Why is the dough so, like, moist?
I like how he just drops the moist but says it in like the perfect way to say it if you want to make someone uncomfortable. Why is it so moist? Nah, but I just wanted to say, knowing Domino's rep, I have never ever even had the iota of a thought to put this many toppings on a pizza from them. Like, if you're going in expecting to be able to just load your pizza up and it not come out like that, because that's literally what happens. Like, I have ordered pizzas, veggie lover pizzas, plenty of times from Domino's, and that exact same thing has happened to me, where you go to grab your slice and for some reason it's like they put like a giant cookie cutter in the center and only cut the crust and like the edge of the pizza out a little bit, and everything else is just super glued to the freaking bottom of the box. It's always like that for some reason. So I feel like, and just based off of what he said it sounds like this is not the first time that he's ordered Domino's and have seen this. But I'm not the pizza police. I'm not here to sit here and be like, well, what did you expect? You ordered that many toppings on your pizza. I'm just saying, like, from Domino's, usually you got to keep it plain or extremely light toppings. Otherwise, you get this abomination, and it gets so much worse.
The dough is like, look, my toppings are falling off. Like, the pepperoni's not even fucking cooked, man. Real shit. You guys do this fuckery shit all the time, dog. Real shit. It makes no sense. The stuff is not cooked. It looks weird, dog. You guys are fucked. Domino's, what the fuck is going on? Domino's, the dough is not even cooked, fams. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Domino's. Oh my God, my hands are fucking hot. Domino's, you guys are fucked up. You guys are fucked up. Domino's.
I'm sure you guys by now could probably guess why I decided to talk about this. I've never I was gonna say I've never seen someone like visibly and validly, very validly, crash out over pizza. But it was something about him burning his hand and acknowledging that he burnt his hand. Like, you could see that shit turning red. And then immediately go back to screaming Domino's like they're the ones who burned his hand, or like that caused the burning. Like, brother, you're touching, balling up, fully like 3 inches in there in a hot, like, I almost said boiling, in a hot, fresh, I'm not going to say fresh because look at it, pizza, but it's something about this one that's just, it's so just beautiful. Every single time I've watched it on replay while editing, I've just started crying. But like, this is a valid crash out. Anyone out there is fully justified in reacting this way to their pizza, especially. I haven't had Domino's in so long, but I think like the last time I had it probably was around like 13, 14, maybe like 13 to 15 bucks for like a medium. Like I said, I'm not sure how much it costs now. I do remember they had a lot of like really good like deals and discounts and stuff, and I think part of that was because of how shitty the pizza was. Let's be real. But it's funny that like all of this type of stuff, there's a gnat. All of this type of stuff is still going on because a few years ago, probably like early mid 2010s, Domino's had a whole like campaign run trying to like change their image around. A lot of the things that I kept seeing was that there is a huge disconnect between corporate and the people on the ground. But that like the people on the ground can surely take a pizza out of the oven, visibly see that this shit is not done, and put it back in the oven for a little bit longer. I don't know if like they're straight up telling them like, listen, like these ovens, they do not, matter of fact, we are building ovens that cannot go past 275. So that way it is mandatory, highly impossible that anybody can cook beyond that. You have to cook at 275 or lower. Otherwise, the pizza's done. We can't sell it. It's lost all value. And it's just like every single pizza comes out like that. And I've seen a lot of copium from people saying like, oh, well, that's just what happens when you put that many toppings on. I'm kind of guilty because like 2-3 minutes ago, I just was saying the same thing. And I do just want to backtrack on that. I am not in any way justifying the business practice at all. Like I definitely think like that is a problem. If you even have to go into a business knowing or like having to have knowledge of certain things that you can't get with the product that they are selling because it ruins the quality of the product, like something like just two different things that just don't go together, like chocolate and matcha or something, like, and you're expecting that to be good and it's not, like at that point you can't blame the business. Those are just two things that fundamentally do not go together. But when it's perfectly supposed to go together, like something that is toppings on something like, I don't know, like mushrooms and olives and peppers, etc., on a pizza, and those things supposed to go together. It's supposed to all work together. It's supposed to be cooked properly, and it just doesn't every single time, no matter what location you're at, no matter what, like, there's clearly something wrong. Another huge issue, like probably their second biggest, if not it's tied with that, you know, stuck to the box issue, is the grease, which plays a part in that first issue. You will not get a Domino's pizza that isn't greasy, whether it's just plain cheese, sausage, pepperonis, etc. And like I said before, I've seen people trying to cope and like, they ordered a meat lover supreme with ham, this, that, and the third. Like, what were they expecting? And it's like, yeah, but no, and no being because this is with every single pizza and not just the extra toppings ones. Like, the plain cheese has that problem. You can bite into the crust and get a puddle of oil and grease in your mouth. I don't know if they're like, it's clearly like some type of garlic oil or like marinade or margarine with garlic stuff or whatever tossed on. It's clearly too much. I don't know who is making these recipes for them, because that too, I've like worked in kitchens and stuff before, in a lot of like corporatized kitchens. The recipe is the Bible. Like, you have to follow exact measurements with everything, including things like garnishing and seasonings and etc. So like if they tell you to put a thick ass coating of garlic butter sauce on your pizza, you have to put a thick ass coating of that on your pizza. So I do think that it might really be a corporate downward thing, because there's no way every single location makes pizzas like that. Like, that's just like, are they in do they take giant Zoom meetings every fucking week where they just discuss like how bad we can make these and how worse we can get these? Like, it's clearly a recipe corporate or company-wide, location-wide thing where they are just butchering their products, and people are just still maintaining that paradigm of, not even a paradigm, a truth. They're maintaining a truth of Domino's is just disgusting, inedible majority of the time, not half the time, majority of the time. So yeah, it's insane. I don't know. I saw the reel and felt like somebody needed to talk about it a bit more. So yeah, that's about it.